What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob and this is Vintage by Jacob. If you're new here, I am a full-time online reseller of vintage and basically any type of clothing I can get my hands on and resell online. I primarily sell on the Poshmark app, and that is where I make my full-time income, like yearly income, good and done, all on the Poshmark app. So if you are into business videos, unboxing videos, vintage haul videos, and basically videos where I will just take you day by day through my entire business operations, what I've sold, what I'm getting in, how I make my money online and on the Poshmark app, and through my reselling business, then this is the channel for you. I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. That would be fantastic, and it could really help to the growth of my YouTube channel and everything. You've heard the spiel about the algorithm. If you like the video, it can be exposed to more and more people, and therefore it can really help my channel grow, and we can build a stronger and bigger community here. Yeah, if that is something that interests you, I would greatly appreciate it. It would be super awesome if you could help me out by hitting the subscribe button, commenting down below, and hitting the like button. That would be fantastic. Further ado, let's get right into the video. So basically, I have had a very busy and hectic weekend. I am revamping where I store all my inventory, and if you haven't watched my previous videos, you know I work out of my basement. That is where I'm at right now. Here's where I take all the pictures of clothes to resell behind me. I have a ton of inventory I have stored on racks behind me, but I am revamping it so I can fit more inventory, and I will make videos on that in the future. It should be super cool. But yeah, this weekend has been very hectic getting all that ready. I have a ton of stuff I need to get shipped out. And also the Minnesota Vikings, they lost last night in a very heartbreaking 2-minute loss to Russell Wilson of the Seahawks. So congrats if you're a Seahawks fan, and if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan like me, you can feel the pain. But nonetheless, I have a ton of things I need to get shipped out, and just a ton of things I have to do around the shop, so to speak. So I'm just going to take you along, show you some items that I sold. It's been a pretty good weekend, around $790 in sales, give or take. I'll put some exact numbers up, but around $790. And I'm going to start busting through all the orders, getting them ready to ship. I believe today is Columbus Day, Monday, if you're watching that, so the post office actually isn't open, which actually gives me a little bit of time to get these orders out, but I have a really busy day, so I'm only starting with the first 15 orders. That's the only things I've gathered, and I'm just going to kind of break down piece by piece what's sold, just the first 15 orders. I'll put screenshots of what they sold for. I'll try to remember off the top of my head what they sold for, but I don't remember exactly, so if I mess up, refer to the screenshot instead of my memory. Basically, just giving you a little insight on what's been selling for me. There has been a ton of jackets selling, and that's obvious. Winter's coming, fall is here, the leaves are falling, and with the colder weather, jackets and sweatshirts are just going to be moving more and more, and luckily I have been sitting on a huge inventory of jackets and sweatshirts that it's kind of cool to see a lot of this stuff starting to move. So there's going to be a ton of jackets and sweatshirts in this first 15 items I'm getting ready to ship out. Going to jump right into it, show you every single piece I'm getting ready to ship out, and should be a lot of fun. Alright, so I'll just actually grab all these. These are the first hats I grabbed that are getting ready to ship out. I have 3 of them right here. Here's the first one. This thing is super cool. This is a vintage Canterbury Downs visor hat. Super old school. It's got like a really fuzzy lining on it. The tag is super old. Sport cap, made in the USA. But Canterbury Downs, I believe, is a horse racing venue. So yeah, I sold this one. Like I said, don't quote me on any of this. I'll throw the screenshots up, but I'm pretty sure I got $18 for this one. Super cool piece, super rad, vintage hat, visor. It'll probably look really cool in like a retro golf outfit. But yeah, there you go, Canterbury Downs, 18 bucks. Okay, next up is a super basic hat. It's like probably a early 2000s Bud Light hat. Super simple, just got a basic embroidery, blue and gray, and I got $7 for this one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, here we go. And next up is this, and this makes sense, Halloween's coming around, but I just had this like Mario costume hat. Pretty cool. I think I got like 10-12 bucks for it. But yeah, it's actually a decent quality hat. It's just the Mario plumber hat. And yeah, sold that. Right, and you've probably seen, I don't know if you can actually see it, you probably can, a few piles of clothing right here. I'm just going to start going down the line. A lot of these are jackets, so that's going to be cool to show you kind of what types of jackets are moving. So I'm just going to start grabbing clothes from the pile. Alright, so here's the first jacket. It's probably from the 90s. It's like a shearling lambskin coat. This thing is super cool. It has really supple like lambskin leather exterior, like suede almost, and then a nice, it's just a fox fur interior, but nonetheless it's still a super cool jacket. It's lined all the way through, really clean. I believe I got $45 for this jacket. Like I said, I'll leave the screenshot up. But it's somewhere in the ballpark of there, but nonetheless, super cool jacket. You can probably make some really stylish outfits with this. Another jacket that I sold is this. It's like this leather coat. It's really cool because it's not like a traditional leather jacket. It has a really cool structure to it. It almost looks like a trucker jacket. But yeah, it just buttons all the way up. Nice fat pockets, and it's from a company called Multi. There's a lot of like, obviously you know, like the Wilsons, and like there's certain like leather companies that are pretty renowned. I believe, I don't know if it was the 90s or when leather jackets probably were at their peak of like trendiness. A whole bunch of like no-name companies came out, and I believe that that's probably one of these. But nonetheless, this is a really high quality jacket still. But yeah, I got $25 for this jacket. Alright, next up is another jacket. Go figure, but this is a Columbia sportswear field jacket, and this thing is in super good condition. It's basically brand new. It's like a heavy canvas field jacket. It's almost like something that like Carhartt would use, but it's unlined, it's not insulated, but it's just a super nice, lightweight, perfect fall jacket, honestly. And I got $25 for this one. Super cool details also. It's actually a super nice jacket. Alright, I'm gonna switch. I got another jacket here, but I'm gonna grab this shirt. And this is just a simple, like, blouse type shirt. It's got a cool little crumpled detail on the bottom. It's from a company called Moa Moa. It's just a nice soft knit woman's top. I got 12 bucks for this. Easy sale. Alright, I'm gonna grab a sweatshirt here, or a sweater. This is a really cool piece. This is a woman's size, but this is a polo Ralph Lauren Sport. It's got the nice pony embroidery right there, and this is a 100% lamb's wool. Yeah, 100% lamb's wool polo sweater. I believe I only got $15 for this one. Which is a bit low. There's a bit of pilling on it, but it's in actually pretty fair shape. But yeah, but 15 bucks. I mean, the margins were super high on this for me, so couldn't go wrong. Accepted the offer right away, and yeah, just a nice Ralph Lauren wool sweatshirt. Right, I'm just keep busting down the coats, I guess. This is see that? An Express brand. So like the kind of fashiony department store Express. I guess not department store, I guess it's just clothing, but the Express brand, it's like almost like a Sherpa long coat. It's a woman's jacket, but it's super nice. It's different than Sherpa, but it's kind of in that same zone as Sherpa. Really nice condition. It's got a nice thick hood on it. It's also insulated. This is just a super cool jacket, and if I'm not mistaken, I got $45 for this jacket. So yeah, just a nice Express Sherpa-ish jacket. Okay, I suppose I'll show you another jacket just because it's right here. This is a really simple vintage satin bomber jacket. It's a lightweight one. But yeah, just really nice. Just a nice deep purple satin finish on it. This one, probably between 15 and 20 bucks I got for this one. But yeah, like I said, I'll post it up below. Just a nice deep purple satin bomber jacket. Cool piece. Alright, so this is also, yep. So a couple Ralph Lauren sweaters. This one is a quarter zip Ralph Lauren sweater. Like I said, it's got the nice pony embroidery. It's got the quarter zip detail, size XL. This one is 100% cotton, but these ones do really well. They're kind of like a timeless style. But yeah, I go through a ton of these like Ralph Lauren quarter zip sweaters, and I always get between 15 and 20 bucks for it. I would say I probably got 18 bucks for this one. And yeah, they sell super quick. They're pretty easy to get your hands on as well for a low price. So definitely a good item to look for, a Ralph Lauren quarter zip sweatshirt. Next up is another jacket, but that is okay. So this is a really cool piece. This is a Adidas Clima, or what was the actual term? Clima Proof. Adidas Clima Proof golf jacket. And this jacket is actually brand new with tags. These demand quite a bit of money. I mean, brand new, these are like almost like $100 jacket, and especially like new with tags, you know, they sell good, especially if you can get a low price for them. So I want to say I got 35 bucks for this. I got it for super cheap, so any margin on it was gonna be great for me. But yeah, nonetheless, a super high quality jacket. It's like a really nice, like thin material. It probably keeps the wind out and keeps you warm. Super cool jacket. Like I said, brand new with tags. Whoever is getting this jacket probably got a seal on it, because you probably would never be able to buy it in the store for this cheap. So definitely great for both ends, me and the consumer. And really cool piece going out, Adidas Clima Proof golf jacket. Next up is this. Like I said, winter's coming, a lot of winter gear is moving. This is a Polaris vest, and it's an insulated vest, and it's probably pretty universal. You can use it with the snowmobiles or with the four-wheelers or UTV, ATV equipment, but it's a really nice vest. I believe these things are a ton of money if you buy them brand new. It's a Polaris brand. It's got the nice Polaris tags. It's super like good quality. Like it almost feels like a bulletproof vest. It's so good. But yeah, this is a super nice vest, and I'm gonna say I got $25 for this. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 30 bucks. But yeah, definitely a good sale. And yeah, look out for stuff like this, Polaris, Skidoo, Arctic Cat stuff. They generally make really high quality merchandise, which in return will demand a lot of money on the resale market, and that's exactly what I look for all day long. So yeah, really nice Polaris vest, probably 30 bucks. Yeah, can't go wrong. I have 2 jackets left and 1 sweatshirt. I'm gonna do another jacket, then a sweatshirt, then a jacket. So we'll start with this guy, and this is a Michael Kors wool jacket. Super nice jacket. It's fully insulated as well as a wool exterior. It's in really good condition, and it's kind of like a military style. It's got kind of the nice details and the nice 4-pocket pattern, and it's got like a high collar. It's got really nice embellishments on it, like these little tags. They're really shiny silver. But yeah, this is a super high quality jacket. Michael Kors, great brand to sell. I don't believe it demands as much value as it used to, but there is still a market for it, and it still demands quite a bit of money. I got $45 for this jacket, and which is a huge margin for this. So definitely a great sale for a super high quality jacket, and I'm sure the consumer's gonna be really happy that they're getting a super nice garment. All right, let's keep it moving. 2 items left. Here's the next one. It's a sweatshirt, like I said, and this is a Minnesota Twins MLB sweatshirt. It's super cool. It's kind of got like the vintage style, not embroidery, but I forget the word for it. It's like a patch, but it's all like tore up, so it looks really cool. It's got the nice Twins embroidery on the sleeve, 2-tone hood, red inside, blue outside. Just nice details all around. I want to say I got around 20 bucks for this, but definitely a good piece to sell. It's a super high quality sweatshirt, and it's probably going to a really cool Minnesota Twins fan. Go Twins. And last but not least is this vintage, if I can unfold it, trench coat. This is a vintage trench coat. The company is Botany 500. It's got some really cool tags on it, designed and made in the USA. It's like all fur lined, just with box fur, but but it still feels super nice. It's in like perfect condition, super high quality jacket. A lot of these vintage trench coats, they don't move too fast, but if you can get the right ones, they do demand quite a bit of money. I want to say I got at least 35 bucks for this jacket, and sometimes you can pick these up for dirt cheap because it's kind of like a sought after style, you know, like if you have one of these, you only need one in your closet, but if you can sit on them for long enough, they do demand enough money that they're worth picking up, and this is a good example of it. So yeah, I want to say I got 35 bucks for it, and especially for what I paid, this is a fantastic sale. Alright, and that is all of the items for today's video. Like I said earlier, I only grabbed the first 15 orders just because I have a really hectic day, and I'm starting at the bottom, just doing 15 at a time. This was the first 15 orders that came through over the weekend, so I want to get them fulfilled first and ready to get out after this holiday break. But yeah, definitely some really cool items going out. Not a ton of really like nothing like super crazy, but definitely all the items are really solid pieces, really good money makers. And that's kind of another part of my channel that I want to expose and showcase, is that it's not all, you know, hyped up and you have to have the coolest like vintage items or like hypebeast items to make a ton of money online. This is a good example that if you can just find the right high quality items, you know, especially like I've said in previous videos, like $10 sales add up fast, which is very true. But also like the $25, $35, $45 sales, those add up really fast. So I do business like this all day long. I know none of these are the most exhilarating items to look at, but definitely I hope you could take something away from this video and maybe kind of open your eyes to looking at something new when you're in the thrift and sourcing inventory. I definitely have a bunch of really cool vintage items, and I will showcase that as I get it in and as I sell them. But today is just like I said, I just want to take you through my day-to-day as a business owner, and that's exactly what I'm doing. These are just the items that I'm shipping out today. There's going to be plenty more cool stuff in the future. And with that being said, if you enjoyed the video and you learned something new that you can implement into your business practices, or if you just enjoyed the video in general and you enjoyed being along for my journey as a full-time reseller and business owner, I would greatly appreciate it if you could consider hitting the like button on this video. Like I said earlier, that could really help the YouTube algorithm and the growth of this channel. And if you don't want to miss any content, feel free to subscribe. That would be awesome. I'm really trying to grow a cool community here of like thrift heads, vintage heads, like people who are super into this stuff, or business owners who need help, or not need help, and you just need a different perspective on somebody, how they run their business. That would be super, super cool. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video and you just have something to say, leave something down in the comment section below. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Even if it's a negative feedback that I can learn from and grow from, that would just be awesome. Anything I can do to make these videos better and more enjoyable for you guys, let me know in the comment section below. And that is all for today. If you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate you. You are the best. And if you don't know, I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I will see you on Wednesday. Peace.